am pulling the plug on heading south right now.
I have to make it to Moab. I should be there by 4 o'clock tomorrow for the event. So look, it's bending that bar over there. I didn't know if I was gonna say that I'm not allowed to be here or what. About 11:15 in the morning, and as you can see down here, we got ourselves about a 470-mile stretch to try and put in tonight before the sun goes down. So we're on our way out to Moab, and about the halfway point, seems like it's Elko, Nevada there. This is going to be the first time that I'm actually putting in big miles and taking the bike for a ride to a completely different state. I mean, I'm going like a third of the way across the country, so I'm nervous and excited at the same time. What a wild weather we're having right now. These wind gusts are insane. It's really something. Look, it's bending that bar over there. Holy moly, this is going to take a long time. Once we get the burns, we have to make a call. Are we going to keep heading on this road and go out towards Boise, or are we going to shoot south and end up in Winnemucca, Nevada? I have to make it to Moab. I should be there by 4 o'clock tomorrow for the event. Jeez. Oh man, it's coming blasting down that hill at me.
I am pulling the plug on heading south right now. You can look at the wind maps, and you can tell that it's just going to blast me from the side the whole time. So I'm going to keep heading pretty much due east here, and that's going to head off towards Boise instead of Winnemucca, and that should at least keep a decent amount of this wind more at my back. Let's get this thing fired back up and get back on the road and keep this trip going.
I'm getting the crap blown out of me. Coming up on the time zone change. Boom, mountain time. Need some Craig Morgan now. You know what's awesome is that in standard, of course that would happen fashion, that right there is the the Oregon and Idaho line. That's the Snake River. And my camera battery died just as I was about to go over it. So I didn't get to have that cool ceremonial shot of crossing into the border. Alright, first time this bike has been to the big city. Wow. I feel like I can start to see the dust up there.
Morning. We are in Burley, Idaho today, and we got a little over halfway yesterday. That was really something. That turbulence, it just never ended. So hopefully today that's past us. It felt nice to get here, take a nice hot shower. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, then we're gonna hit the road, finish off our trip to Moab. Here we go.
Well, I don't know what the deal is, but this guy's supposed to have a nice little connection where you can, toggle your music, and it hasn't been connecting, and I just spent way too much time there trying to get it to reconnect, and it's not gonna. So guess we're going analog. It is beautiful out. Look at this. There's a guy pulling a big combine or something over there, and he's knocking over every single cone. And just like that, we've officially entered Utah. What's up, Utah? Man, I always love this part about coming through Salt Lake City. This is a pretty little surprise over here. Got a little waterway. I've got to assume that that goes out to the lake there. I'm gonna have a little bit of a smoothie here. Take a break for a second, and then we'll be on our way. There was a guy there when I pulled in. He came over and chatted, and I didn't know if I was gonna say that I'm not allowed to be here or what, but it turns out that he's a big bike guy too, so he was just talking about an 890 that he just picked up, and he offered if made sure that everything was running good with the bike, asked if I needed anything. He offered to go back to the shop if I needed to do any work. He was a super nice guy, so that was cool. Always gotta love the motorcycle community out here. It is so incredibly nice out right now. It is the greatest day in the world for riding. What a pretty area. It feels really nice to be back on some non-10 lane wide highways. This is so pretty. Wow. What a great place to ride. Oh, I am loving this. Things are certainly changing. We're starting to get some of our first doses of this red rock coming out. I know the telegraph lines used to run along the railroad there. Can't help but wonder if those are really old telegram lines. What a pretty spot out here. Coming down that hill, I mean, just the way that the walls are and everything, you're just kind of passing through them. That was awesome. That was really cool also, the way that train was coming up. You had him, I mean, he was just chugging along. It was a lot of weight to be pulling up this hill. He had 3 different sections of engines on there. All right, I think that we are good to go here. Everything seems to be rocking and rolling. Let's get this show on the road. Man, you are just out here. Absolutely stunning. What a great place to ride. Wow, it is cool in here. It's like being on another planet right here. Oh, wow, this place is unreal. But how cool is this? And one thing about Utah, I mean, it's kind of similar. Eastern Oregon does the same thing, but it's just so easy to jump off the trail real quick and go see something. Out here, there was this little road, and I thought that it would be fun to go down there and take some drone shots also. And it's just so easy just to kind of yank over to the side and go see what's going on there. Let's go finish the journey here. It's almost 3:45 right now, and the group message for the people that we're trying to meet looks like the first of them are going to be arriving in Moab around 4:30. So yeah, we actually, with all of these stops and everything and yesterday's weather, we are probably going to be 10 minutes behind the first person there. Not too bad. Looks like we're going to have one more fill-up we got to do. 56 miles to Moab. Moab. I had to give you at least one successful sign. Wait, that wasn't even welcome to Moab. Look at these views. Oh, golly. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see some of the areas that I went exploring when I'm in town, and then also I have a pretty cool ride planned out for the way back, make sure you stick around. Look forward to these next upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.